I am Shkuntala, PGT Bio. I am going to present 21st chapter of Biology, Class 11, Neural Control and Coordination. The topic is human brain. Learning outcomes. After the lesson, the student will be able to name the three main parts of the brain, explain the function of cerebrum, cerebellum, and brainstem, identify the location of cerebrum, cerebellum, and brainstem. Central neural system. The brain is the central information processing organ of our body. It controls the voluntary movements, the balance of the body, the functioning of vital involuntary organ, for example, lung, heart, kidney, thermoregulation, hunger, and thirst. Circadian 24-hour rhythms of the body, activities of several endocrine gland and human behavior. It is also the site for processing of vision, hearing, speech, memory, intelligence, emotions, and thoughts. The human brain is well protected by the skull. Inside the skull, the brain is covered by the cranial meninges, consisting of an outer layer called dura mater, a very thin middle layer called arachnoid, and an inner layer which is in contact with the brain called pia mater. The brain can be divided into three major parts: forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. Parts of the brain. The forebrain consists of cerebrum, thalamus, and hypothalamus. Midbrain. The hindbrain consists of pons, medulla oblongata, and cerebellum. A deep cleft divides the cerebrum longitudinally into two halves known as right and left cerebral hemisphere. Gray matter. The layer of cells which covers the cerebral hemisphere is called cerebral cortex. The cerebral cortex is referred to as gray matter due to its grayish appearance. White matter. The myelin sheath that covers the fibers of tract constitute the inner part of the cerebral hemisphere. They give an opaque white appearance of the layer and hence called white matter. The left and the right cerebral hemispheres are connected by a track of nerve fibers called corpus callosum. The cerebral cortex contains motor areas, sensory areas, and large regions that are neither sensory nor motor in function. These areas are known as association areas. Thalamus. Cerebrum wraps around the thalamus. It is a major coordinating center for sensory and motor signaling. Hypothalamus. It lies at the base of the thalamus. Hypothalamus contains a number of centers which control body temperature, urge for eating and drinking. It also contains several group of neurosecretory cells which secretes hypothalamic hormones. The limbic system. Inner parts of the cerebral hemispheres and associated deep structures like amygdala, hippocampus form complex structure called limbic system. Along with hypothalamus, it is involved in the regulation of emotional reactions like excitement, pleasure, rage, fear, and motivation. Midbrain is located between the thalamus or hypothalamus of the forebrain and pons of the hindbrain. A canal called cerebral aqueduct passes through the midbrain. Dorsal portion of midbrain consists mainly of four round swelling or lobes called corpora quadrigemina. Hindbrain. Hindbrain comprises pons, cerebellum, and medulla. Cerebellum has very convoluted surface in order to provide the additional space for many more neurons. Medulla. Medulla is connected to spinal cord. Medulla contains centers which control respiration, cardiovascular reflexes, and gastric secretions. Brainstem. Midbrain and hindbrain form the brainstem. Concept map. The brain is made up of three parts: forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. The forebrain further consists of cerebrum, thalamus, and hypothalamus. The hindbrain consists of cerebellum, pons varolii, and medulla oblongata. Assignment. Very short answer type questions. Which part of the brain controls the rate of heartbeat? Question number 2. Where is the hunger center located in the brain? Question number 3. State the location of arachnoid membrane in the human brain. Short answer type questions. Which part of the human brain provide the additional space for neurons? Question number 2. Differentiate between sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system on the basis of region. Question number 3. Write a note on the functional areas of the brain. Long answer type question. Explain the central nervous system. Question number 2. Describe the structure and functions of forebrain and hindbrain of human being. Question number 3. Discuss in detail the peripheral nervous system. Thank you.